Oh man, guys, you already know what it is. It is your boy, Chrys with the Crispy Hustle, reporting for duty, sir. Turn off my secret presidential phone. My secret presidential phone, guys. Man, what's good, you guys, man? It's your boy, Chrys with TheChrysPHustle, because we keep our hustle fresh. Fellas, please do not scroll. You probably already have scrolled. As the wise bald man once said, this is an emergency meeting. I believe I am the only one able to see into the future. I think a lot of people are not paying attention to what is happening in the world. Before we continue, a word from our sponsors. This video sponsor is by Goli Ashwanda. I'm probably saying it wrong. Guys, you take these, man, your muscles are going to recover faster. You're going to feel relaxed. The stress of being a man will not bother you nearly as much. And also, if you take these long enough, along with working out, along with staying off the hub, you will feel stronger than you have ever felt in your life. Now that we got the nuances out the way, guys, man, today, Kamala Harris is out there in Atlanta. I guess she's doing her presidential campaign. And man, am I the only one who sees what's going on? Let me get some of the biggest stars in the world. We're going to have an election concert-esque, to create more votes. But guys, I want you to pay attention to what has been said. I wonder if I can find it. I wonder if I can find it that fast. I ain't trying to waste you guys' time. Man. It is what it is. Kamala Harris winning the presidential election, because I will state July 30th, 2024. It's probably about 9:37 p.m. She will win the election. I'm going to find this video in November and tell you, again, I am from the future. Let's see what she said today.
You can have a seat if you have a chair.
Okay.
As many of you know, before I was elected vice president and before I was elected a United States senator, I was an elected attorney general and an elected district attorney. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. So in those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
I wonder who you're talking about. That other guy's not a perpetrator, is he? Because at the end of the day, they're all perpetrators, guys. Listen, I'm going to tell you some real shit, man. I know a lot of ladies not going to want to hear this shit. Bro, Kamala Harris winning the presidential election will be the downfall of most men. And they may say, Big Hustle, why would you say that? That's fucking kind of mean. No, it's not about mean as in leadership. It means the paradigm of life has shifted. If you take 13 people, you throw them on Survivor, okay? Split in half, right? So someone's going to have extra somewhere. But you're going to have these group of girls, these group of guys. And when you are stripped to nothing, most likely you're going to continue the same gender roles as you would. The lady's going to find a way to harbor up the shelter or make clothes or, make some form of laboratory, you know what I'm saying? And what are the guys going to do? Most likely, what are the men going to do? There's going to be the one guy playing double dutch with the girl somewhere, but for the most part, what are most men going to do? They're going to hunt. They're going to hunt and gather, protect and provide. Because that is what a man is supposed to do. With Kamala Harris winning the presidential election, the paradigm will shift. And now, a lot of these men that have these high-value CFO, CEO roles, you're going to start seeing more women taking the time away from dating, away from procreating, away from being a mother, because they're going to sit there and put more time in their careers. More time in the careers so they can be a 1% woman. That's what's going to happen, guys. And as the great Godfather once said, I do reference Kevin Samuels a lot, rest in peace to the Godfather. As the Godfather once said before, a lot of these women that go to school, they'll be the doctor, I'm going to be a nurse, then they get into the marketplace, they're 40, 45, 50 years old, but because they're such a higher rank, you cannot find a man on your level. Because most men, once again, as we talked about on Championship Hill, becoming part of 1% better. Most men in the world is only 1% of those type guys. So the chances of a high value, powerful woman finding the same type of thing, the same type of level that she's on is finite. So as we continue going on with the world, this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you, fellas, the time is now. As John Cena, as John Cena was at, the time is now, fellas. We talk about getting 1% better often on Championship Hill, because that's what life is, getting 1% better. It's not what you don't want to do, it's what you have to fucking do. And my fellas, right now, we have to elevate and become part of the 1%. Because what happens when you become part of the 1%, not also you get a financial gain. What you're also going to get is power. And that is what being on top is really about. It's about the power that you can do. You're able to influence other people because of what you're doing. So guys, if you learned anything from this episode of the Crispy Hustle, man, focus on your purpose, focus on your grind, because the time is now. The time is now. Kamala Harris is going to win the election. In another 5 years, you're going to see the first female head coach of the NFL. Mark my words, book it. Book it. Better sports. Book it, man. Man, that's what we got for today, man. It is your boy, Chrys with TheChrysPHustle. Do what you want to do. If you want to write something you want to hate, because I'd rather have a hater in the comments than someone that likes me. Because guess what? Haters respond faster. It's your boy, Chrys with TheChrysPHustle, man. We are next up at Championship Hill, keeping the streak alive. If you don't know what that is, log on Instagram. Peace.